दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं। तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे। बाबा अब भी साथ हमारे हैं।
सेकंड में फुल स्टॉप लगाने आता है कि टाइम लगता है। बीती सो बीती, फुल स्टॉप। यही विज्ञान है। विज्ञान भी मिटा देता है ना चीज को। बेहद के विज्ञान के सदा से सेकंड में बिंदी लगाना अर्थात फुल स्टॉप लगाना, इसके लिए ये तपस्या का गोल्डन चांस मिला। क्योंकि फाइनल पेपर में चारों ओर 5 तत्व प्रकृति के और 5 विकार सभी मिलकर हलचल में लाने का प्रयत्न करेंगे। अति हलचल में सेकंड में अचल रहने वाले आश्वित आनंद बने। ऐसे नहीं समझना कि लास्ट में एकांत में बैठ के पेपर देना है। अति हलचल में अति अचल, ये है पेपर। यही क्वेश्चन आएगा, इसलिए अभी से अभ्यास करो। बाहर की हलचल मन को हलचल में नहीं करना। इसको ही कहा जाता है विजयी रथ। बच्चे, मैं आपके सदा साथ हूँ।
Om Shanti. Avyak signals. Become Brahmachari, one who follows the activities of Father Brahma. Father Brahma became complete and accomplished his task. He didn't look at anyone else thinking, this child is like this, or that one is like that, and this is why I wasn't able to become complete. He became complete while playing every part. I have to become complete and become the same. Now, there has to be a group of such Brahma Acharis who have this thought. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 8. Karankaravarhar. Yes, my lord. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is happy with Karankaravarhar Baba. Yes. It's only when we do something in practical, then there are a lot of good experiences. And then our determination, our faith keeps growing, becomes stable. Once one is to have points in the intellect, that also there is faith. But all these points we have to implement. So since morning, when we think of Baba as Karankaravarhar, then not only there is lightness, but whenever you find like there are certain tasks, they're not very clear. How will that happen and how practical it is, or is it possible or not? But if it's Baba's task, it gets done. Mm. Who gets it done? Baba, right? Mm. And it's like magic, you know. You don't see anyone doing, but Baba makes himself present and he do it. Like yesterday when Baba said in the message about silence, what Baba does is in just silently give drishti and observe drama. I was thinking that all the elements of the nature are silent. It's not that sun ever shouts and say, look, I am shining. Or moon says, look, I am shining. No. Every element very quietly, constantly keeps serving. So why can't we also have that stage of, we have to say what we have to say, do what we have to do, but internally remain very calm, very silent. And as Baba said, then the quality of service, that means whatever is the need of different souls, you will be able to fulfill that. You won't need to know the need, but your stage will immediately fulfill the need, the desire of that soul. Very, very interesting to experiment. It's a high quality service, easy service, very good service, because that's how what Baba does also. I think many of you must have always gone through this, making choices for yourself. I should do what I want to do and what is practical, or should I do what Baba is asking me to do? When there is a choice, then I think that whenever we chose to obey what Baba is saying, there's some very, very different kind of experiences. I remember that there are certain tasks you find that it's really beyond your capacity and you don't have experience for all that. But signal comes from Baba, no, it has to be done. So we say, okay, Baba is saying it, let's do it. But even if there are difficulties, that all that is not only learning, but that is where Baba also helps. I have so many assignments I got in my spiritual life. They were quite bigger than what I had practically done in my life. But I had choice, but also the way I was told I have to do it. Said, okay, I will do it. Lot of learning happened, but also everything goes so smooth. And some miracles also happen, wonders also happen. There is no risk involved in these choices, right? And really later on, you just always think, I will always do what Baba wants me to do. Baba always said that you take one step forward and I will come 100 steps forward. Baba's help, Baba's cooperation, Baba's blessings. And after doing all that, that becomes mine. They are mine now, right? Baba's blessings, powers. So it could start with spiritual effort, then it can start with certain actions in life. Spiritual efforts also is Baba's direction. And I say, yes, Baba, I'm determined. I'm going to follow. I will do it. Sometimes you might slip and kind of do what you shouldn't be doing, which is not Baba's direction. But instantly, you will know that this is wrong. I shouldn't have done. And let me change it completely. So it does happen, especially when it comes to words or like today Baba said, you shouldn't be talking about anything, only knowledge, right? But once in a while, right, conversations happen which are not of knowledge. But then instantly realization will come that these are not appropriate conversations, this is not appropriate words. So then you use full stop and say no. And also have more determination. I shouldn't repeat these things. So the transformation also of certain habits. Sometimes they look so normal, right? That when we come to Baba, we come to know they're not normal. There is some karmic accounts. It's lack of dharana. It's not a royal sanskar. It's waste of time. So many realizations come. And then we say, okay, I'm not going to repeat it. It's very, very interesting. And at least one or two things per day we learn, whereas Baba said, just use full stop. And then out of habit, maybe you say something and then you realize, but also give lot of good wishes to the soul for whom maybe you were having conversation. Because you have to be forgiven, right, for that. So it's very, very interesting to bring Karankaravarhar Baba in our lives. In Hindi we say, in English we say, yes, my Lord. And then we say, Baba says, yes, I am present. I am here. I am with you. That I realize early mornings that when I am really in soul consciousness, there is no distance between soul and God. You are very near. But when there is body consciousness and a lot of wasteful thoughts, then so much effort to remember Baba. So I think each one of us, if we pay attention to be more in soul consciousness, I am soul, my eternal stage, my original stage, my relationship with everyone. We are all souls, and Baba also is a supreme soul. So it's like very natural connection, natural feeling of belonging. That's what actually happens. So we will practice. Yes, please. Right? Keep courage, because as I said, sometimes it's bigger than what you have done before, or you don't have that expertise, or have never done it before. But say yes and see magic, see how makes it done. And lot of beautiful experiences will come. I guarantee you, because I had a lot of them. Because that's how your expansion of every ability, every specialty will happen. This much I've done, I can do only that, but then how can you improve or progress? It's only when you take a task bigger than what you have done that you will progress, improve, right? So experiment and try saying Hanji to Baba tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good evening, Mohini Didi.
Good evening.
Yesterday, after the Vogue message, you was sharing that you had an important meeting today and that you were going to practice whatever Baba said in the Vogue message. So I was really curious what your experience was.
Yeah, because they were like, very much on admin systems and a lot of points, long agenda. So I thought, oh, it's too much. But it was very good because I just sat in Baba's remembrance and keep listening. Everything was getting sorted out, the information also. So I remained very calm. And I must say it was very beautiful.
Today in the Murli, in the Sakar Murli, Baba in the Blessing was talking about using the powers at the right time, and we have to experiment with the different powers. I'm curious to see what powers you're experimenting with these days.
Yeah, tolerance, patience. Tolerance not in a hard way, but sometimes, especially for body also.
Right. That's what I was thinking when you said tolerance. It must be towards the body. Okay. Today you was talking about how the elements give without making a big fanfare. They just give. They don't announce, oh, I'm shining, or things like that. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking how beautiful it is that Baba teaches us that. I wanted you to talk a little bit more about it.
We have this conversation, right? You are talking about, yeah, having useless conversation.
Not useless conversations. Just now, you said the elements give, like the sun gives without announcing,
Silence.
oh, it's shining.
Yeah, because when Baba said, what I do, I am only in silence, give drishti and does all service to the souls. So then later on, I looked around and we are at a place, there is beautiful nature all over. So, but nobody speaks, right? The trees doesn't speak, air doesn't speak, water doesn't. They keep serving constantly. So that means I realize that by nature, we all are silent inside. But later on, because of body consciousness, then at every time our mind works, intellect works, mind works, intellect. And I saw, like, for Dadi Gulzar, we always used to notice when we asked Dadi, what were you thinking? I don't think unless necessary. So I think that it could also become our habit where power of silence, I think. At this time, you might not be able to say things to anyone but silence through your drishti, look at the soul. I think soul will receive what soul needs. So say, I thought it's a very, very good natural quality and we should look into that more and serve in silence through drishti.
Right, right. Going back to just now you were talking about how we talk, because I fall into that trap. When people come at their sanskaras, I want to talk, and what you're saying is to be really quiet and give rishti. I have not come to that stage yet. I want to tell them off, and so I was thinking about that. I was thinking that it requires a lot of powers to when people are coming to you with sanskaras to really be quiet.
No, when you know that soul can only change when there is power. And you cannot give power just by correcting someone, right? You might think that you are giving direction and proper guidance, but when you are quiet and give drishti, the transformation will happen in that soul. And that soul will really be not only thankful, but will bless you also. So I am seeing that if there is love for service, then you will be able to do that. Then you will say, but yes, there are sanskars, but what that soul needs is power. So how can I give power when I am in silence? Then I can give power. So when you will realize that the silence is your power and they need that, I think you will be able to do it. You can try tomorrow.
Right. I think I failed that this week. I was, someone was coming with their sanskaras, and it's not just one time. If it happens like over a period of 10 years, it's the same sanskara coming at you. It's hard, but I am going to try this. It is because I need to increase my not just love for the soul or all those things, but love for service and love for this power of silence.
No, but also if we know someone's sanskars, right, once or twice, then we shouldn't react, right? We know that this one has
We
that
shouldn't. I
sanskar.
totally agree. We shouldn't, but I did. Yeah, because they keep it's like in your face in your life, so you think, oh, if you react then they'll just back off, but I guess I should try your method. The other thing I was thinking is that you said that when we say yes my lord, that first we have to say yes my lord for Baba also to be present. So can you talk about that a little bit more?
Yeah, because we get many directions. Now is still different, but during Brahma Baba's Sakar Baba gave direction, go and do this service, go and do. We haven't done, we don't know anything. But Baba is saying it. We said, okay, let's go, let's try. And beautiful things happen. Many, many miracles happen. And then now, like the temptation comes, oh, there will be so much different service, so many good souls will emerge. Let's do it. So when you say yes to Baba, there is some significance in that. There is some importance in that. And when you see that happening, then definitely your nature becomes of saying, yes, I will do, yes, I will do. I have seen that also with dadis, even if what they're saying, you do it. and you see how it really works wonders, I must say. And there are many stories, but not going into stories, but the general principle is that.
Not only what you were saying is not only that that many wonders and miracles happen, but also Baba is present for you.
Mm.
I think that is very sweet, more than even the miracles, that Baba is present for you.
We are so used to seeing the miracles, right? So we forget that who is doing all that. But we know because we obeyed. That's why he's making it happen, right?
Right, right.
Mm.
The whole week and even last week, you've been talking about, since the first, I think, about how we have to first see what Baba wants. And I was thinking about in politics when they talk about, politicians, they always play to the base. Whatever their base is, that's what they will do, that's what they will do. And that we shouldn't be those politicians. And that's one of the things I've really learned in the last 10 days or so, is this idea of really going to Baba and seeing what he wants, and not thinking, what does this person want or that person want, but really what Baba wants.
Because let's say we say what public wants, but what Baba wants us to give to public is different, right? So your topics will also come up from there. The programs we will create will be based on that. That was very much into, let's remember Baba, let's see what Baba wants, and then we will start thinking, right? And then I think if we pay attention, you all will see a big difference in service also.
Right. I really love that. I just wanted to underline how much I've been thinking about what you said about that. And that's all for today. Thank you so much, Didi. Homework. Karankaravarhar. Yes, my Lord. My Karavanhar is the Supreme Spirit. I'm an instrument who is made to do everything by Karavanhar. The Lord is ever present in every direction for me. This Spirit in every thought, word, and action of mine. This is why I, the Spirit, am always in front of the Lord and say, yes, my Lord. This is the specialty of a first and foremost fragrant spiritual rose. The Lord is ever present in every direction for me, the Spirit, in every thought, word, and action of mine. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So wonderful. So thank you, Didi and Sister Shireen. That was whole week, 1 week. It was wonderful to chat every day. So really thank you so much for giving your time and coming to Vikti Parivar. Om Shanti. So everyone, let's fly to Gyan Sarovar. Welcome to Vikti Journey, Gyan Sarovar, the lake of knowledge where angels study.
अगर आपका अच्छा लगा ना, अच्छा लगा कर अपना, तो अभी भी आते रहना। तुमको सुन कम सुन, बहुत अच्छा।
Yes, we will see you tomorrow. So that was Dadiji's cottage. Prakash Mani Dadiji, Chandramani Dadiji, Manohar Dadiji, Dadi Janki ji, Dadi Gulzar ji, all our Didis and senior sisters, they all stayed there. So I know we couldn't show each one's room, but it's a beautiful place and a very, very powerful place. So when you go to Gyansuru, you must visit the Dadiji's cottage and you'll be able to see some seniors and Dadis. Okay, so and Vishnupur is the place where all double foreigners stays also.
Karankaravarhar. Yes, my lord. My Karavanhar is the Supreme Spirit. I am an instrument who is made to do everything by Karavanhar. The Lord is ever present in every direction for me, this Spirit, in every thought, word, and action of mine. This is why I, the Spirit, am always in front of the Lord and say, "Yes, my Lord." This is the speciality of a first and foremost fragrant spiritual rose.
Karankaravarhar. जी हजूर। मुझ रूह का करावनहार सुप्रीम रूह है। करावनहार के आधार पर मैं निमित्त करने वाला हूँ। हर डायरेक्शन पर मुझ रूह के लिए संकल्प, बोल और कर्म में सदा हजूर हाजिर है। इसलिए हजूर के आगे सदा मुझ रूह की जी हजूर हैं। यह है नंबर 1 खुशबूदार रूहे गुलाब की विशेषता। ओम शांति।
Om Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti.